Hey, welcome to the podcast. This is The Surge Effect, and I'm your host, Mike Surge. This podcast will be talking about anything and everything, life in general to current events and past events, and all things about this beautiful and wonderful world that we live in. And this podcast, well, it'll probably have an effect on you. Marcus Aurelius, in full, Caesar Marcus Aurelius Antonius Augustus. Born 161, April 26, died March 17th, 180. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others. Take full account of what excellencies you possess, and in gratitude remember how you would hanker after them if you had them not. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. Confine yourself to the present. Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Whoever does wrong wrongs himself. Whoever does injustice does it to himself, making himself evil. The memory of everything is very soon overwhelmed in time. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. If any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything deserving of contempt. It is in your power to withdraw yourself whenever you desire. Perfect tranquility within consists in the good ordering of the mind, the realm of your own. Your days are numbered. Use them to throw open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you do not, the sun will soon set, and you with it. Receive without conceit, and release without struggle. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. What we do now echoes in eternity. How much time he gains, who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself to make it just and holy. Here is a rule to remember in future. When anything tempts you to feel bitter, not this is misfortune, but to bear this unworthily is good fortune. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you while you live. While it is in your power, be good. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Whenever you are able to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following questions. what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize. Oh, life is what our thoughts make it. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Humans have come into being for the sake of each other, so either teach them or learn to bear them. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. This episode sponsored by He Shirts, She Shirts. Go to www.heshirtssheshirts.ca. Just type in the letters TSA, the search effect. When you check out, type in TSA for your coupon and receive 10% off your next purchase. Thanks for listening to today's podcast, everybody.